Action.
Good morning, Clark Sharks. My name is Kason.
And my name is Catherine.
These are the classes that met their Clark goal this week. Miss Jones from first grade, McCary got their goal twice this week, Miss Norgate from first grade, and Kramer from fifth grade.
Here is our school-wide puzzle for our next celebration. Keep working on being safe, kind, and productive.
There are 2 muffins baking in the oven. One muffin says to the other, "Phew, it's getting hot in here, or is it just me?"
The other muffin says, "Ah, a talking muffin."
Have
Have
a
a
good
great
day.
day.
Are you missing a hat, a jacket, maybe your water bottle? Come check out the Lost and Found. Are you missing a hat, a jacket, maybe your water bottle? Come check out the Lost and Found. Are you missing a hat, a jacket, maybe your water bottle? Come check out the Lost and Found. These are the 3 strategies that we learned about and practiced last week. They were tell them to stop, walk away, and ignore it. And I have loved coming to your classes this week, seeing you at recess, and hearing about how you've been using these strategies to solve small problems. I saw a 4th grade student help a 2nd grade student come up with some ideas on how to solve small problems. So remember that even though we are practicing being independent and solving them on our own, that it's okay to ask for help and to lean on each other for support too. So I love seeing students help students. And remember that after you try 2 strategies and if it's still happening, then it's time to report to an adult and you can get some extra help solving the problem. Here are the 3 new strategies that we're going to focus on this week. Today, we're going to learn about talk it out, share and take turns, and make a deal. Talk it out. So this strategy is only going to work if both people are calm, ready to talk, and ready to listen to each other. Each person gets to explain their side while the other person listens. And you can use these sentence starters to help you talk it out. You want to start with an I statement. So you start by saying, I feel blank when you, and you tell them exactly what happened. Please, and this is where you get to say what you want to have happen next. So for example, someone might be calling a student a name that they don't like. Maybe it's a nickname that they're saying it jokingly and they think that it's okay, but the other student is actually feeling hurt by this and they want it to stop. So that student might say, I feel hurt when you call me that name. Can you please stop? I have 2 5th grade students who are going to give us an example of how to use this strategy when they had a problem in Gaga Ball.
So I feel frustrated when you get hit in the leg in Gaga Ball and you know you're out because it's the rule, but you still don't get out. Can you please get out when you're out?
Yeah, sorry. I kind of got carried away back then. I'm sorry. I'll get out when I'm out in Gaga Ball from now on.
Think of an example of a small problem where you might use the strategy talk it out to solve it. Your teacher can pause the video if you have time and call in some students to give examples and practice using this strategy. Share and take turns. This is a strategy that students at Clark are already using every day. This is a really important one because if you don't share, students might not want to play with you. You can notice if somebody wants their turn, if they're quietly waiting in line, or if they ask you. You can politely figure out a way that you can share that toy, or if it's a book, that you can take turns with the book. I want you to think about the objects or books or toys that need to be shared in your classroom or at Clark. In Mrs. Clausen's kindergarten class, they said that a really popular toy to play with during their playtime is the Legos. So they came up with an idea of how they could share and take turns using a sand timer. They flip the timer, students get 5 minutes, and then when the timer is up, the next group of students gets to come and play with the Legos. They are going to give us an example in the next video. This first group of students gets to play with the Legos first.
Wait, show me the timer.
They're going to flip the sand timer, and they get to play with the Legos until the sand timer runs out. Then they're going to switch, and these students can play the Legos, and these students can put together a puzzle. All right, the last strategy we're going to focus on for this week is called make a deal. When you make a deal, you might lose a little, but you gain a lot. It's like a compromise. For example, there are 2 friends and you want to play different games at recess. They might lose a little when they make a deal, like not being able to play the game they wanted to for the entire recess, but they're going to gain a lot, like fun and friendship. To make a deal, you could use games like rock, paper, scissors, or choosing a number between 1 and 10. Think of some different examples of when you might use the strategy make a deal. You can pause the video if you have time and give some examples. These 2 students in Mrs. Clausen's class both want to play on the computer, but there's only 1 computer left. What should they do?
They should play rock, paper, scissors.
Ooh, and whoever wins gets the computer. Looks like you get to go use the computer today.
For real?
Good job. Problem solving all on your own. You just saw 2 students in Mrs. Clausen's class use the strategy make a deal to solve their problem of who was going to get to use the computer that day. If you were the student who lost rock, paper, scissors and didn't get to use the computer, you might feel sad that you didn't get to or disappointed, but you might feel happy for your friend. You can tell yourself, maybe next time. I can't wait to hear how these strategies are working out for you this week and to see you using them in your classrooms, on the playground, and all around our school. Have a great week.
That hit my stomach, so that can count.
Sreejan, what would make Gaga Ball more fun?
No targeting each other. Just hit it without minding anyone as your target. And be safe, kind, and productive.
So you said using kind words at Gaga Ball, and when it's your turn to get out, what should you do?
Get out.
Yeah, when you're out, you get out.
Even if there's no teacher.
Yeah, even if there's not an adult around. Yep.
And if someone says that you got hit on the knee and you don't feel it, still just take it. And if you did feel it, then take it again. Yeah, when you're out, you have to go out and you can only hit the ball, not kick it. Now, if it hits you below the knee, you're out, and if you double touch it or knock it out of the Gaga pit, those are all the rules how to get out of Gaga Ball. Don't double tap it. Hit it once at one time. No double touching, and you should not hit it out or no headshot. Keep the ball in the Gaga pit.
Hey Ari, what makes Gaga Ball fun?
Well, sometimes you get to play with your friends. Don't cry or be mad if you're out, because you can just get in next round. And the line's fast.
The line's fast and...
You get to hit a wall really fast. Fast pace.
Hey Blake, what do you love about Gaga Ball?
Because I get to play with my friends in Gaga Ball. Because it's so easy. I've won pretty much almost 11 times in a row. That you get to run and all that. And let your energy out.
It's so fun.
The ultimate safe, kind, and productive by Clark shout out to Miss Gardner.